How you doing?
I'm successful. How are you?
I'm good.
What's funny?
Nah, you said you successful. What? That mean you got business?
Yes, I mind my business.
You probably too much to handle. You got a minute?
You got money?
I mean, yeah, I got money. What you want?
You got Cash App?
Nah, not cash.
PayPal?
What you need right now?
Venmo?
I don't really got no digital payment.
Zelle?
Nah.
Have a nice day.
My channel. It's your girl, Rocky. If you're new here, please go ahead and like and subscribe before you end this video. Today we're going to be doing a faja review. So today we're going to be starting off with the fajas that I wore during my surgery for my BBL. And I'm going to start off with the one that I wear now. So this is my stage 2 faja, and it is giving everything I need. But don't mind this. This is a pressure faja waistband, and I like to wear these before I go out or before I do a video. So that's not part of the video, but if you want information on that, I will link that in the description box below. Those are $70, and they give you the best shape ever. Okay, so the first faja is going to be a faja from Pressure Faja, and this faja I have two other fajas from Pressure. I have two other fajas from Pressure, but I felt that these were the best. So they have an extra layer of spandex, so if you pull on the fabric, you'll feel I have two other fajas from Pressure, but I felt that these were the best. So they have an extra layer of spandex, so if you pull on the fabric, you'll feel an extra layer inside there instead of them putting wire in it. But it does have little small pieces of wire like right here to hold the faja in shape. It has one about right here, and I believe that's it. That's all it has. But that's nothing. It gives you a nice little shape, a nice frame, and I hope you can see my frame. I'm going to put a mirror behind me because what you're seeing. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm in frame for everything that you guys are seeing. So this is what it's giving. I'm going to angle it down a little bit so that you can get the full. I got a tummy tuck and a BBL. They lipoed my back only. They didn't lipo my sides or my stomach, but they did lipo somewhat of my sides from my back. So you may see like lipo scars right here, and then one in the middle of my back. Like, this is probably the best faja that I have ever put on, the one that I'm wearing now. And that's why I started with it, because I wanted to feel not swollen. I still get swollen even after. Tomorrow will be a year post-op. Look out for that video too, because I'm gonna be doing that one tomorrow. But I love this faja. And when I first started purchasing fajas, I tried to stay away from the ones with the bra strap, because everybody else was staying away from the ones with the bra strap. So I thought that the ones with the bigger straps would be better. And all these straps do with the thicker strap was cause bruising on my shoulders. It was too much pressure pulling down on my shoulders. It left a lot of scars, a lot of bruising all the time. And I didn't feel like after a couple of months that I even needed the compression. But see, the backs on the fajas, some of them, they go up really, really high, and you need that if you have your full entire back lipo, which most people don't. But I did. I opted for a full back lipo, and I needed compression everywhere. So I had to start off in these fajas. This was the very first faja that I was put in. It is not at its best. It's got lint and everything all stuck to it. But this was the first one that I actually had to use from my doctor. Given to me by my doctor. It is by the brand Maria E. Faja. So this is what it's looking like. This is the material that Dr. William is using currently. So this one is absolutely my favorite. I wore two other fajas from them, and I don't have them today because, believe it or not, a friend was in need and she didn't have the money, and I gave them away to her because she was going through it with all the fajas that she was buying, and they just wasn't doing it for her. They wasn't compressing the bottom portion of her stomach. She ended up getting a small cirrhosis or whatever. So I was trying to help her as best I could. I gave her some of my my used ones, and so that I don't have them today. But I can say overall, Pressure gives you everything you need as far as the compression, and even if you lose weight, you can still wear that same faja. You don't need to change anything for weeks, like, or months even. Like, that extra layer that's added takes up for whatever the hell you're gonna have to get taken in. So you don't have to rush. If you don't have the money to get stuff taken in, you can just keep wearing that faja. It's going to just wash it. It's going to shrink up as tight as you are. You know, and it's not killing me. It's not. It's got room in it, but this is unfortunately an extra small. And this is the smallest size Pressure has as of right now. So I don't know about the extra smalls yet. But this is how it's looking. It's got plenty of room for the booty. And I love the spandex because it don't feel like anything is on my butt. So it's really comfortable, silky here. And when you put on pants, and I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put on some pants so you see the effects that it gives. Just to show you what the booty is giving with the Pressure faja. Now, my butt don't look nothing like this outside of this faja. I'm going to just let you know that right now. These pants, before I got the BBL, were actually loose fitting. And yeah, I didn't get hips or anything because I already had big hips and I didn't want them to add nothing else to it. I was already naturally a wide person. So I literally just had them lipo. My sides and my back. I wanted my stomach done, but they said I didn't have enough fat. And they needed it to stay. So this is what it's giving, a whole bunch of booty. Even though I have a natural BBL, they didn't have a whole lot of fat to work with. And then we're going to slide right into the next faja. I'll be right back. Up next, I slipped into the faja that I wore for my surgery. This is what they put me in out of the doctor. So this was in a medium right off the surgery table. And I'm going to just be honest with you. This is Maria E. Yeah, I hate it. I hated your faja. For plenty of reasons. One, you can't even pee in it. There's an opening, but it's got flaps that's sewn in, so you can't open it wide. It's meant for you to use one of those contraptions. However, you still gonna pee on yourself one way or the other. The way they made this, you got to take it off. Another thing I didn't like is that most parts of this is cotton. So even all the stitching is cotton. You see all those beads of lint that just get on it no matter what happens if you sit on something. Lint balls. Not cute. Third, this part is cotton. Is not doing anything for my butt. It don't even look like I have a BBL. And it didn't look like I had a BBL definitely right out of surgery. Because I wasn't fluffed yet. My ass looked flatter than it looked before I went in. And I was very upset. I didn't know what happened. I was confused. It gives you a little bit of compression. But keep in mind you have to put things on under and inside this. So you would have a abdominal board, more Pressure because Pressure has the best compression for me that I found, and I'm happy with everything, like waist trainer and a backboard. So this actually was able to fit everything comfortably, and yes, it was extremely tight with those things in, so it did its job. But like I said, all of these, and even Pressure, the 2 Pressure outfits that I had, they did have these type of straps. The size medium and the size small that I wore, they had these kind of straps. They hurt, okay? So whenever you can get out of having to wear these type of straps and your body is okay, maybe after 2-3 months, switch over into a regular bra strap one and your life is going to be so much better, okay? But yeah, the only thing I really liked about this faja was that the legs were long. So if you did put on something, you won't see that line inside. I'm going to go ahead, since I did the Pressure one, and slide my pants on and see how the booty is looking in these. It's giving what it looks like outside of the fajas. That's kind of how it looks outside the faja. Because it's really nothing helping or lifting my butt on this faja. It's nothing. It's all cotton all the way down. So it's not lifting and pressing up on my booty like the last one did to give it that extra It's seamless, which is good. Some people may want that. It's not a bad thing. I just don't. Yeah, this faja was not okay for me. You couldn't use the bathroom. And that brought me to my next point too, you guys. So this faja that I just took off, you can do number 1 and number 2 in. So my friend liked that too. So she ended up using 2 of my medium and my small, which is why I don't have them. And she was like, she just wanted pressure. So she had ended up having to get another one because she got smaller. And she liked, this one is a zipper. The other ones from Pressure were not zipper. I would prefer not the zipper, you know, when you fresh off of surgery because of the trouble. And if you had tummy tuck, it's not okay to be wearing a zipper because you need access. You need to be able to just go to the bathroom. Now that I was okay, I've been off for 5, 6 months. I'm able to get into an extra small. The zipper don't bother me because I can move around freely without hurting. But you can do number 1 and number 2 in the pressure fajas. And that was another thing that I found with that one that I didn't find with the others. The next one I'm going to be trying on is going to be this one, which is also by Maria E. and given to me by my doctor. Now I will say this one it's close. It's like, it's right next to Pressure. Only because it don't have the extra layer and it has cotton in it, which I really don't like. But for some reason, the material they used is much thicker and I need that. So this is another one that you can use if you're too small, your faja don't fit. You're not going to get all that extra swelling and you're not going to have to worry about any type of seromas or fibrosis because they still hold you tight and they still make you feel better when you put them on. Even if they're too big. Like that one and Pressure they dope. So it's unfortunate with the fajas that everything is a hit or miss nowadays. You buy them from certain places and they just buying stuff and selling it to you, baby. Like they're not personally doing anything to help make the fajas better. This person or this Maria faja, I can tell it was special made. Like this was not something that any place could just get from a vendor and sell it. Okay, this is a good faja. Love that faja for me. I will be right back. All right, guys. So this is the third faja I'll be reviewing. This is the actual faja. The doctors put me in 5 or 6 days after I had my surgery. So 5 or 6 days post-op at my post-op appointment. One second.
I don't think the shells.
Did the shells hit you when they flew out? Was they burning like hot?
No, they didn't hit me. They didn't hit by my shell.
Them shits be so hot.
See, when I open it, that's how you let the shell open up. Cause that's how you let a shell. He used to tell me, just I like what I do. Watch a YouTube video how to clean it. Like you don't gotta clean it like every time you use it, but
no, every once in a while, like if you use it regularly, like every 6 weeks, you need to clean it. You want to clean the guns every time you use them.
Okay, let me finish my video and tell Kenzie to be quiet.
Anyway, excuse that. So he wanted to show me his new gun. That's my oldest son. Anywho, back to the video. So this faja, it was extremely tight. Extremely tight. Like I couldn't breathe. And once I got home, I couldn't put this faja back on for months. Like I couldn't do it by myself. So it just wasn't happening. But this is a really, really good faja. Only because, hopefully I'm not showing too much, but there's a hole here. And then we have an extender that comes down and you can release it so you can go to the bathroom. And when you're done using the bathroom, you could just plop that back through your legs and snap that back up. This faja feels, it just makes me feel good. Now, the only thing I don't like about this faja is, like I said, the straps, but Pressure's fajas, also everybody's faja who has these thicker straps with the 3 rows, it hurts. Okay, if they would make these longer to where it gives us more room up top, like just another inch, that's it. That's all we need. But this faja doesn't snatch me. I like to wear the waist trainer with this one. So if I wear this one, I usually go in, only because it doesn't feel like it's snatching my waist 100%, but it does feel good if you're trying to just compress so you don't end up with fibrosis or seroma. Like that, it does that. But it's not gonna give you no snatched waist, like, unless I get it taken in. If I get it taken in, then it might work just fine. So I'm trying to make sure everything, my little cousin, is covered up, you know, because we don't need no problems. I don't want no smoke, YouTube. I don't want no smoke. Okay, so yeah, I usually wear this with this one. When I take this off after a few hours, I have a nice damn near vixen silhouette. Okay, so or if I'm going somewhere and I know that I'm going somewhere and I gotta get dressed up, I'm gonna slap my faja on and I'm gonna put on my waist trainer for the day. I'm gonna put my faja on the night before and the waist trainer on for the day, and I'm going to be able to, yeah,
Be that girl. You know what I'm saying?
this faja that I'm putting on right now, I won't let you see the bottom half of me just yet because my taco is exposed. Okay, we don't want my taco exposed. So a lot of girls have large tacos and they have issues with putting on fajas that has zippers because of that. Okay, the faja that I'm putting on now is from Tributo Faja. Columbia Faja got given away. I didn't like her at all. I thought I did when I bought her, but compared to the first one they put me in, I liked her. But then I found out there was better out there, so she became one of my least favorites. So I gave her away when my friend needed a faja first, and then I think she couldn't wear it. It was hurting her, so I ended up giving her the pressure fajas, the Tributo Faja, y'all. I'm gonna tell you why, and this is no shade to Tributo because they got a lot of nice shit. If you don't have a bigger full figure body and get surgery where it's full figured, don't buy it. Don't buy it. You wasting money, and these are expensive. They very expensive. I paid $266 for this faja. This also has a whole bunch of lint balls because of the stitching that's made of cotton, which I don't like. See, Pressure don't have that. Like the stitching is made of some material that's kind of like the spandex. So there is no lint balls forming on this faja. I got one, but yeah, they don't really form on that. But I don't know what's with this cotton stitching they keep putting on these fajas, which also makes them not able to stretch as much when you need it to. But this faja was extremely small. When I got it out of the packaging, I ordered it custom sized, right? They asked for my measurements. I measured myself. I sent it to them. Tributo gets slammed a lot, I noticed, on the reviews because of custom fajas, so when they don't get them right for whatever reason. And what I think happened when I first got mine, and I got it out the packaging and I saw how tiny it was in the waist, I'm like, that's not what I gave you. So I was pre-surgery. I gave them measurements. I knew I was just gonna have to get it taken in. They took some more inches off because they assume, shit, she gonna be smaller than she think. I was able to get this faja on, but when I tell you it took months, it took me 2.5 months to be able to fit into this. And I probably can't fit it now because I haven't worn it. And we about to try to get in it, but ma'am, this faja tore my back up. I'm gonna show y'all what it did to my skin. And it's going away. I've been putting vitamin E oil on it for months because I'm like, why would I just got surgery. I want to show my body off, and I felt like I wasn't going to be able to because of what this did to my back. So before I tell you what it did, I got to show you why it happened. So let me try to get this on. It's like
not stretchy. I'm about to start sweating.
And as I'm getting these few buttons buttoned, the bottom ones are coming loose because the midsection is too big. That's why I said you have to be a completely full figure woman. Don't get, if you have a natural BBL or getting a natural body shape, don't buy it. You wasting your money. You're not going to be able to fit their fajas. So on their website, they do have very curvaceous women modeling, but they should probably say,
because I wasted $266 damn dollars.
And I ended up getting an extender to where when I first put it on, which I probably need now because I'm out of breath, I can't get this fucking thing on. And I'm in an extra small. This is custom, so I don't know what size it is. It's so not stretchy that when you go to fasten it up,
I'm not gonna be able to get this one on. But
when you go to fasten it up, all the other buttons come apart because everything is even with each other. It don't pull when you need it to pull where you need it to pull, if that makes sense. I gained 20 pounds since March. I had my surgery a year ago tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 1 year post-op. So when I got this, everything was loose around here. I did gain weight, and I'm sorry I can't get this faja on, but I could at some point, but it took months. So it would literally take me months of wearing one of those, and then you have to jump right out of that into this while you're not swollen and be able to put it on that way. When you're fresh out of surgery, you don't really get to experience the same life you had before. Everything is sensitive. So if you put like gauze or anything and medical tape on your skin, it may peel your skin off when you take it off. It's really, really sensitive because of the swelling, and your body tends to bruise, right? So I'm gonna try to show you guys what this, you see these bones? They really thick too, like in here. And can you see them? So I have scars on my back. The bones right here made lines in my skin right here. I've been putting vitamin E oil on it along with on my butt just to try to get the scars. And I checked my back earlier today, and the scars are really, really faint now. I don't even know if you'll see it on camera, but they're faint. And I don't know. This faja was a disappointment. And it wouldn't have been that much of a disappointment if it didn't cost so much. But I really, really wanted this faja so bad. Oh my God. No. I will never purchase another Tributo faja ever. Like in life. I don't care how much of a BBL I go and get. Like, because it's too costly to waste your money. So a lot of the quality look just like that of this one, you know. However, the companies may tweak little bitty things, whether it be the stitching or the structure, like, or the layers or the amount of spandex to it's not cotton, it's another thing that they use, ratio, you know, they may fluctuate. So certain ones you could tell are better quality because they tweak them to make them a stronger, durable material. And you don't know which ones you're paying for. So yes, they all look the same, but you may see the same one on a site that's charging $39. It's not gonna have that extra layer. It's not gonna have stitching that's not cotton. It's gonna have some cotton stitching. It's gonna have possibly not as much spandex either. Like, you know what I mean? So it just all depends. So try to take into account for every place. Don't go by name. Like I said, what is that Faja company? Columbia Faja company. They have a lot of fajas. I can't say that all their fajas are bad, but the one that I tried on that they tried to get me to buy was complete. I told them, I said, y'all shouldn't even try to sell these because the spandex in the booty wouldn't expand. It was like a tight fitted dress, like your ass couldn't breathe. It was squishing it, and fresh out of surgery, we don't want that, you know. So it was not okay. She went out to the car and got me the other one, which she said was custom. But how was it custom if you just grabbed it out your car? But I ended up buying that one, and like I said, it was painful in the crotch area, and it was tearing my inner thighs up, and I was getting like scars from my inner thighs. I started stuffing maxi pads down there to help, and I also put them on my shoulders to help with the pressure from the strap. Yeah, that is the Faja review. So right now my winners are Pressure Faja. They have an Instagram page that they just started. It's pretty much up and coming, and they have Pressure Faja www. I will link all that stuff down below for each and every single one of these. It's up to you. Tributo, I fell in love with the print. Unfortunately, the print was all it was good for. So hopefully I can make a skirt or a shirt out of it or something. But this one, Maria Faja, never researched the person or whatever. Like I said, the doctor gave me these ones and I felt like this was dope. This was not. But this is right after surgery. This is stage 1 Faja, so maybe it's supposed to be that way. I don't know. Stage 2 was excellent though. That is it for this Faja review. We will be back with my 1-year post-op update. So tomorrow will be that video. Guys, hit the like and subscribe button for me if you got anything out of this video. I will be in touch. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Peace.